am the local cultural coordinator for Commune Wednesday's social branding program. It's my responsibility to make sure that Commune is authentic within the hipster and scenester crowd, because that's the subculture that we found in San Diego with the highest smoking prevalence. So what we do is every month we get a new DJ, band, designer, and artist to come and be a part of our event because they're social leaders within the community. And what we also did is we started a 7-week cessation group where we would meet every week and everyone would blow into the smokerlizer and it would measure the carbon monoxide levels in their lungs. And what it did is people started out with high smoking rates and eventually decreased to lower ones or eventually quit smoking.
My name is Pam Ling, and I'm an associate professor of medicine at the University of California, San Francisco. And I've been working on the evaluation for Commune for the past 4 years. I think it's been difficult for public health programs to reach young adults, in part because they're a very mobile population. They're not all in school. And this is an age where there's a lot of experimentation, there's a lot of mobility, and where you have very strong targeted marketing from the tobacco companies. So Commune uses some strategies that are quite similar to the commercial marketing techniques that the tobacco companies have done, and turns them around to break the association between being a young, cool social person and being a smoker. The Commune campaign is really designed to appeal specifically to a subculture of young adults, in this case hipsters, and to really understand why would hipsters care about smoking and what is the piece of tobacco control that they can actually connect to. What we do to evaluate this is kind of special. One is that you can't use a telephone survey or a traditional survey to evaluate this campaign. You have to get young adults from the bars to do your surveys. So what we actually found was that the best way to do the evaluation is to go to the bar and do the survey in the bars with the people you're really trying to reach. And we do about 1,000 surveys a year with young adults from San Diego in the hipster bars. And we do that at baseline, and then we do it again during the campaign and all the way through as long as we can. We found some interesting things in San Diego. First of all, we found out that hipsters smoke at extremely high rates. In the bar, about 50% of the young adults you talk to will have smoked in the past 30 days. We've also found is that when you look over time in San Diego, the hipster smoking rates have decreased significantly. Young adult hipsters were exposed to the campaign, and those who are the highest risk, meaning the ones who care the most about their social life and go out the most, actually had the highest levels of exposure. And they also had the highest smoking rates. And then as we followed up with a series of surveys over 3 years, we found significant decreases in smoking amongst hipsters, and especially among those who really socialize a lot. So you also might worry that if you do a campaign in the bar, that people might compensate for not smoking by drinking more. What we actually found was the opposite, that in San Diego, we saw significant decreases in binge drinking over the course of the campaign. So the next steps for Commune are a couple of things. First of all, we're going to replicate what's happened in San Diego in another city. In this case, that's going to be San Francisco, an even cooler city. The second step is we're going to collect data in a city where there's no intervention. We're going to start collecting data in Los Angeles and compare what's happening in LA with nothing to the Commune campaigns in San Francisco and San Diego. The third thing we're going to do is take this strategy outside of California, and we're going to combine the evaluations of all of these campaigns to really get a better sense of the effectiveness of this strategy on a larger scale.